Nyikal, just mention a word, please. And then Professor Manyora, you can come and say a word.
To the church that is conducting the final celebrations of our friends, to the family of Dr. Obwaka, to all the colleagues that are here, good morning. I'm Dr. James Nyikal. I'm a doctor by training, a pediatrician. That is a doctor who looks after children, but now I'm a member of parliament for Semi constituency, and I'm accompanied by my wife, Mrs. Professor Rose Nyikal. I must start by saying that I've come here not as a politician, but as a friend of Dr. Obwaka and as a colleague of Dr. Obwaka. I've known him from the days of the medical school. He was about 2 years ahead of me. And he proceeded to do obstetrics and gynecology, and I proceeded after him to do pediatrics, that is, doctor who looks after children. And we worked together for a long time. When he was doing postgraduate ahead of us, we were behind them, but we used to work together. Obstetricians deliver children. Pediatricians look after children. Me, I'm in a special field of pediatrics where I look after newborn babies, the first 1 month of life. That means many times when Dr. Obwaka was looking after a mother and they anticipated that there could be a problem, I would be told in advance that when we come to the delivery, we will need you, because sometimes what you do in the first 5 minutes of the baby's delivery will save the baby's life or save the baby long-term illnesses. That means many times I would be called when Dr. Obwaka is operating to deliver a mother or delivering a mother normally. And that's how we worked. After he finished, he actually worked in Kisii, and I was also working in Kisii. He was, I think, the first obstetrician in Kisii, and I was the first pediatrician in Kisii. Again, for the first time, we worked together in that area. And he introduced many things that were being done in Kisii Hospital in terms of looking after mothers who are delivering or mothers who have children who have problems with pregnancy. And again, many times we were together in theater, him delivering the babies, me making sure that the baby is delivered and is sound and taken to the mother in good health, or if necessary, continue to make sure the baby is good health. So we worked together. He was a great professional, a great sense of humor. Eventually, we actually knew our families. Madam here, we know her from the very days that Daktari saw you, we knew he had seen you. And the rest is history. And so that's how we lived, as great friends. And even when I went into politics, we continued together. When I was the chair of Kenya Medical Association, it is actually friends, senior friends like Dr. Obwaka, who to some extent pushed me into politics. It started way back in 1981. And they always said, Nyikal, we want you to go and represent us in this, Nyikal. So eventually they decided in the year 2000, together with colleagues like the doctors that I'm seeing here, that I must be the chair of Medical Association. They actually sat down, told me, Nyikal, we want you to do this. Even when I was to be appointed as Director of Medical Services, I was reluctant. For those of you who are here, in the Musumkati government, we people who appointed, we didn't lobby. Some of us didn't know. I was called at lunchtime that you are going to be a Director of Medical Services. I was relatively reluctant. People like Dr. Obwaka had actually hinted that if they call you and you refuse, we'll deal with you because you think we can. So even when I've been in Parliament, there are many things I do, we discuss in Parliament. Professor Manyora here knows that we make a lot of discussions on TV. Some of it, ideas come from my senior colleagues like Dr. Obwaka. So even if I'm a politician, I cannot delink from my profession. And therefore, my colleagues like him still remain my guides. In any case, even in politics, there's only one thing people are looking for: an improved life. And what is the first element of improved life? Health. And that is why we have moved together. I know he eventually got into the management issues of Nairobi Hospital. I don't have those details, but I'm convinced without being told, Dr. Obwaka could have only meant well for the running of Nairobi Hospital. Because if hospitals run well, that is only when doctors' work can be effective. So I don't know much, but I believe he meant well whatever was going there. I don't want to say more than that. Thank you very much, the family. Let the grace of God guide you and the children and all the relatives, and may the Almighty God rest Dr. Obwaka's soul in eternal peace.
Thank you, Dr. Nyikal. Professor,